Week 2 was filled with excitement, celebration, and some surprising life lessons. Stay tuned to follow our family's journey in discovering what it takes to build a legacy of love. 6.5 years ago, when we conceived our son on our wedding night, our vision was born: to have land to steward and cultivate, to plant roots for our family. Life happened. We wavered in the initiations of parenthood and marriage, going through our own versions of dark nights of the soul. We were growing, transforming, and becoming the people we needed to be in order to align our lives with our life's missions and values. 2 years ago, when our daughter was born in our home with only our family present, it marked a new beginning for our family. Many things shifted in our lives after this. Everything that was no longer in alignment fell away. We stepped off the hot coals of our firewalk and started living our lives in ways nature had been teaching us all along. This is when we finally started saving resources to buy land and build our homestead. Earlier this year, we found our end to purchasing 2 acres of land from our dear brother, Padrino.
So this has been a dream of ours for a while now. We're very blessed to have a friend that lives right down the road, Gabe, and he actually owned this land. I asked him why he bought it a few years ago because it didn't really make sense to me why he would buy it. But he said he just wanted to own more of the land around here in case whatever should happen. I guess Yar and I were that whatever should happen. He was kind enough to give us a loan, a mortgage type structure, to allow us to own land. After that, we had saved up around $30,000, and now we're in this position of, the sooner we can get out of paying monthly rent, $800 a month, the sooner we can get out of that and get into our own place, the sooner we can be investing that rent instead of just having it disappear into the void, never to be seen again. So when Gabe purchased this land originally, there was an old Tico house, a very old Tico house. It was in pretty rough state. Gabe decided to demolish it. And so what we're left with is the foundation and some concrete block half walls that were there with some rebar. We have $30,000 and we want to be able to move in here, ideally within a couple months. And so we're working with what's there. We're gonna use the foundation, we're gonna use the concrete block half walls, we're reinforcing them a little bit.
I'm gonna smash a wall.
We have a lot of ideas and a big vision for ways to build things in a natural way that supports the environment, and kind of meshing that with the realities of what we have right now and wanting to live here. And the sooner we live here, the more we can do things ourselves. And so in some ways, we have to compromise the vision for what the reality is right now. So the guys right now, they're reinforcing the concrete block walls, putting a metal purlin on top, and then they're gonna steel frame walls on top of that. I was not totally sure the state of the foundation, and so we chose to build the roof separate from the main structure. So the roof is on concrete piers with large steel columns, and the foundation walls will be the other structure. So that kind of takes some weight off of the foundation and makes us more relaxed to build on this 50, 60, 70-year-old foundation. Who knows how old it is. We have $30,000. We're gonna work with what we have. And even the bathroom, we're holding off on right now because we're not sure. Maybe we end up having to put a hose to a tree like this and shower outside. Maybe we have to put in a composting toilet. I don't know. The reality is I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to wake up here and go to sleep here.
Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy.
Is that your new friend?
Yeah.
What's his name?
This week, we had a surprise visitor to our rental home, a 2-pound stray dog we named Little Dog Willis. He came to us hungry, weak, and nearly died at the hands of our large black lab, who obviously considered him some sort of rat. His arrival felt magical. The kids loved him. Aaliyah carried him around, referring to him as her baby. Within a couple days, he refused to eat and drink, and after a short 6 days with us, as the full moon rose and the sun descended, Little Dog Willis died. On the morning of Michael's birthday, we buried the little dog's body in the earth on a bed of sweet plants under the cacao tree we planted from seed. In the wild, innocent wisdom of a child, Ariel Faye declared that little dog Willis came to us to die.
Hey baby, you girls working?
This week, Michael and Ariel really found their groove and how to get their hands dirty and be a part of the building process. To watch Michael building his own home on his 36th birthday was a dream come true. Every part of this build holds so much significance and purpose to us as a family. Each post raised is an answer to our deepest prayers. Witnessing the strength and harmony of the guys helping us is truly inspiring. In the eyes of Ariel Faye, they are beyond superheroes. The unique ways of working with the tools, materials, environment, and land brings some interesting and impressive missions. This week, Michael, Ariel, and our new friend Mao worked half a day just to move this rock ever so slightly lower into the earth in order to make space for the front entranceway of our home. A payment, a connection to the earthly guardian repositioned to make space for our legacy of love to grow.
Yes. Got it.
Every day, the vision of our life here together as a family becomes more clear and more real. We feel blessed beyond words to be living our dream and building our home as a family, side by side. We ended the week with Michael's greatest blessing and worst nightmare. I had all the tough construction workers sing him happy birthday. Enjoy and subscribe to our page to tune into our journey as we discover what it is to create a legacy of love, a family domain lived in harmony with nature. You guys have to start the Spanish.
Okay.
Cumpleaños feliz, deseamos a ti. Cumpleaños Marco, cumpleaños feliz.